Hi, I'm Jamie, and today I will be introducing Barbara Wright from the First Doctor's era.
Barbara Wright, once a history teacher, now an explorer in time and space. As a companion of the First Doctor, friend to Susan, and lover to Ian. If only the BBC didn't lose your episodes.
Barbara was a companion from 1963 to 1965. Before meeting the Doctor, Barbara was a history teacher at Coal Hill School in the 1960s London. After leaving the Doctor, she had an adventure with his 11th incarnation, and at the end of that adventure, she married her close friend and fellow companion, Ian Chesterton.
Just wonderful.
So damn beautiful.
Aside from Ian, who always remained by her side, Barbara traveled alongside Susan and Vicky Pallister, and was also acquainted with Stephen Taylor. As for Barbara's personality, well, Barbara was keen to see the good in all things, and believed that there was sometimes more to situations than met the eye. She was frequently protected by Ian, and at times felt he treated her like a china doll, keeping her from independence.
Here's Johnny.
Nevertheless, the pair felt love for one another early on. She protected Susan in turn, giving care and attention and holding her close before focusing on the task ahead. She was like a mother to everyone in the companions, in kind of even the Doctor times. So yeah. Barbara appears in a total of 16 stories and 74 episodes. Her first season is season 1. First episode, The Unearthly Child, with 4 parts. After that, it's The Daleks, with 7 parts. The Edge of Destructions, 2 parts. Marco Polo, 6 parts, with all parts missing. After that is The Keys of Marinus, with 6 parts. The Aztecs, with 4 parts. The Sensorites, with 6 parts. And last but not least, The Reign of Terror, 6 parts, episodes 4 and 5 missing, but this episode was reanimated to fill in those gaps. After that is season 2. Planet of the Giants, with 3 parts. The Dalek Invasion of Earth, with 6 parts. The Rescue, with 2 parts. The Romans, with 4 parts. The Web Planet, with 6 parts. The Crusade, with 4 parts, episodes 2 and 4 missing. The Space Museum, with 4 parts. And last, and certainly the least, The Chase, with 6 parts. And you know what I'm gonna say, as usual. She also appears in numerous Big Finish audios, novels, and comics. Gemma Powell portrayed Hill in Doctor Who's 50th anniversary docudrama called An Adventure in Space and Time. This led to her recreating the role of Barbara Wright for Big Finish's The Early Adventures, The First Doctor Adventures, and The Diary of River Song audio adventures. Now it's time for trivia on Barbara. The roles of Barbara and Ian as respectively history and science teachers were part of the series' original plan to alternate between science fiction and historical stories. The character was originally described as not yet named handsome, well-dressed heroine. In a revised series proposal, she was characterized as a timid but brave 24-year-old schoolmistress called Lola McGovern. Barbara Wright has the distinction of being the first regular Doctor Who character to appear on screen. She also spoke the first line of dialogue ever heard in the series. Wait in here, Susan, please. I won't be long. And she was the first character to meet a Dalek on screen.
Jenny, there's a whole bunch of them ahead of us. Shall we jump for it? No. I'm going through. We went straight through them.
Gotcha, bitch!
I wasn't bad, was it? I rather enjoyed that. Won't be able to stay in this much longer, though. They'll be after us.
As Jacqueline Hill died 6 years prior to the first Doctor Who audio production by Big Finish Productions, the role of Barbara in the company's place has been portrayed by Carol Ann Ford, Maureen O'Brien, and most recently by Gemma Powell. Russell T Davies has stated that he sees 10th Doctor companion Donna Noble as how Barbara would be presented today. She was an equal to the Doctor, a friend, a mate, a challenge. It struck me, this is how Barbara Wright would be written if she were a 2007 to 2008 character. She was almost the first companion to depart the series, and at one point her last name was Canning. Now it's time for trivia on Jacqueline Hill, the actress who played Barbara herself. So prior to Hill being cast the part, Lydia Law was considered for the role, while Penelope Lee was offered it, but turned it down. She continued to play the role for nearly 2 years, leaving the show in 1965, but returning for an appearance in the 1980 Doctor Who story Megalus as the priestess Lexa. That's right, she actually does make a special appearance in that episode as a different character. I thought that was cool. Hill preferred the historical Doctor Who stories. Her favorite stories were the Aztecs and the Crusade. I really love the Aztecs and how Barbara came out in that episode. I absolutely agree with her there. The Aztecs has got to be my favorite Barbara episode. It was so good. She was asked to play Barbara Wright in Doctor Who after she and producer Verity Lamb, who she knew socially, discussed the role at a party. A popular myth, which appears in some histories of the series and biographies of Miss Hill, is that she was discovered for the role based on work as a model in Paris, a career she never had. Soon after leaving the series in 1965, she gave up acting to raise a family. She resumed her career in 1979 and gained further TV credits, amongst other programs. Tales of the Unexpected and as the Lady Capulet in the BBC television Shakespeare version of Romeo and Juliet in 1978. Jacqueline Hill sadly died from cancer in 1993 and was aged 63. The documentary Jacqueline Hill, A Life in Pictures, celebrated Hill's life and career. This was released on the Megalus DVD and the collection Season 18 Blu-ray box set. As for my thoughts on Barbara as a character, it's pretty much the same as Ian. Like, she represents the humanity in the show for the Doctor. Obviously, because she's human. Ian was the protector, she was the mother. She was the caregiver. And she would make sure that Susan was taken care of. If Susan was scared, she would help hug her and protect her, kind of thing. And she would also, be beside Ian and back him up on stuff. Like, yeah, hey, you're going too far. But not only that, she would also help take care of other characters throughout the show.
Barbara?
Keep an eye on Susan.
And as just like with Ian, if you don't know Barbara, there's more content coming out with the Blu-ray DVDs they're releasing for the First Doctor's era. They're also, doing animations of the First Doctor's missing episodes, so be sure to check those out. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content. And as for who we'll be covering next, it is not anyone you are going to know. It is going to surprise you. It is totally out of this world. Quite literally, actually. The next character that we will be covering for Doctor Who is the Impossible Girl, Claire Oswald, from the 11th and 12th Doctor's era. Woo! Gotcha!
Yeah!
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch!